tuned.
What is happening?
And keep watching Adamfopa Media.
They preach be opposite what they practice.
This is a song from the camp of T-Flow.
Back turn around and say, I beg you for sati.
One of the best lyricists that we have in the country.
Hey, you forfeit to steady them tactics. Them start switch ways, joyride.
He was the one who showed Ghanaian rappers that the pen can be pushed to another level. And that is a fact.
They say we know the flow well. Now people they tap into the flow.
And today we are going to have an exclusive interview with
how in the quest to
the finest blogger in GH. The finest.
What sort of rapper say papa, but
he's the only blogger I've seen. I don't know if there are others, but he's the only blogger I've seen who does not promote negativity. And for that alone, much respect. A million gun salutes.
For the mind, the boy they kill.
And I'm surprised the kind of things I found when I was researching him.
Looking at despair or this year, no see this.
You'll find out very soon.
Despair, but I swear I'm a beast.
So if you're online, make sure you share the links to your friends on Facebook, on Twitter,
for true shots
on YouTube. Make sure you share the link.
For discuss.
It's very, very necessary.
Who deep? Sometimes you for dumb it down.
I keep saying it costs nothing to share.
And discuss. I hope say you get it now. Check your files and that's my style. Say bon who the Ghana has a one in your phone the pen and one pen sounds. You rapping me a huge thing. Catch a number say or you dope.
I mean me Bobby Brown. So without wasting much time, we have the finest. He's fresh in person, seriously. Senior man Kobby Kyei.
Preach.
What's your cover?
Super humble to be here, but that's it.
I was surprised when I was doing my background check on you. I learned you attended Winneba.
Yes.
Yeah.
For education, really.
Yeah. I was also there.
Which year?
Yeah, I was there from 2013 to 2017. I was on South Campus.
Wow.
Reading French as at that time. So when I posted you,
it's crazy.
Yeah. So when I posted you, a couple of friends were like, he was on Winneba campus.
Wow.
And I was very surprised when I heard you did music.
Yeah, Central Campus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So can you sing?
So I did. I majored in the trumpet. So
I heard you play trumpet.
Yeah. So I did more of instrumentation. So
okay.
On Winneba Central, people do vocals, the choral aspect, but I did more of instrumentation, which I majored in trumpet.
Wow. So you are basically a music teacher.
Yeah, music teacher.
Wow.
Yeah. So I completed senior high school in 29, and I went to Winneba 2010 to do my diploma. So 29, 2 years, 2010 to 2012, and then I went to do my national service for a year 2013. Then I came back to campus to do my music education 2014. Then I completed 2016.
Cool.
Yeah.
So maybe there's a possibility that we even met. We don't know. Yeah, because I used to come to Central Campus every Friday. The theater arts. Yeah, so
production.
Yes, yes, it was awesome.
I was very tiny then.
Oh, really?
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Adamfopa Radio Party.
So quickly, let's go into it. How is it that someone who did music is now one of the biggest bloggers in Ghana? And as at then, people didn't even know about blogging.
Yeah.
And what gave you that idea to move into the internet, move onto the internet to start blogging, and especially with the path that you have taken is one of the hardest parts, especially only promoting good news, because bad news really sells, but good news is hard for it to sell. And you took that path and you have made it. I must say, you have made it.
So first I want to say a big thank you to God Almighty for how far He's brought me. And also, let me use the same opportunity to say a very good afternoon to your cherished listeners and whoever is in tune right now, and also to the staff here, the workers, the management. It's not easy for you guys to move from Ghana to come and also establish an institution where when some of us come here, we can also be able to, push everything that we are doing in Ghana, and also some of the beautiful things that you guys are also doing. And what actually pushed me to this narrative was the fact that when I was growing up, I had two voices: was to be a journalist or to go to the military band, because I play trumpet, obviously. So I wanted to go into the military band. And so I bought GIJ forms and I bought Winneba. So GIJ came late. So Winneba obviously came first. Okay, so let me just go and do music, because I play trumpet and I'm very musically inclined. So after university, when I completed 2016, so guess what? This month actually marks exactly 6 years that I started blogging.
Wow.
November. So I started 2017. So I told
Congratulations.
myself, yes, thank you. So I told myself that when I look at the space, I think that is something I can also offer in terms of the blogging fraternity. Because, I did my research and I noticed Amayao, and I keep saying it on a lot of platforms that Amayao Debra was one of the key people that actually influenced me. When I went on the internet, I saw him as one of the finest bloggers. So I said, what can I also do to add to the table? It was extremely difficult because apart from Amayao, what I can say is that when I look at the space, most of the content were kind of sensational, sensationalism and all that, which, I don't stand against it. However, who said there are a section of Ghanaians are almost, sensationalism, the gossip and what you say, so what can I also do to amplify my voice to that community? And so, I started off and the journey has been beautiful. Again, I want to say a big thank you to God that when people told me that, Charlie, they said that now negative source, positive there, had a lot of backlash. Oh, Charlie, the Ghana phone too, a combedo. But if I can just wake up in the morning and have a good breath in and out and feed my family and buy something to eat, and at this point, as we speak, I can buy a ticket to fly to say I'm coming for holidays, it means positive was a source.
Sure. Sure.
Thank you.
Sure. First of all, we would like to congratulate you for 6 years in blogging.
Yes.
No negativity.
Yes. You've been consistent back to back.
Yeah, it's impressive. It's impressive for a musician to switch to a different lane and still succeed. You've really done well.
I'm humbled.
You've really done well. Let's talk about your road campaign. Before we talk about that, I would want you to watch this video. If producer is ready, let us watch this video. The work that the ball rolling. Before we go to Ghana Music Awards, let's set the ball rolling. 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 Before we go to Ghana Music Awards, Ghana Music Awards, I would like us to talk about what a blogger is doing in Ghana. Personally, I feel we all should support and praise him for what he's doing. Recently, I visited home to do one or two things, and I returned and I saw what he's doing with my own eyes, not only on social media. In Ghana, most people don't respect the road signs.
Yeah.
And always we get to have a lot of accident cases on the rise.
Yeah.
So this blogger that I'm talking about is Kobby Kyei. Shout out to Kobby Kyei wherever you are. Adamfopa Media has recognized the good work that you are doing, and we say God richly bless you for the good work that you are doing. Now, this blogger has taken it upon himself to educate the public on crossing rules, educate the public on zebra crossing. And it is very sad, as a country, 60 plus years, which is zebra crossing, you can stand there for 30 minutes. Na car be our engine, I say, Chim. Which is zebra crossing,
Yeah.
car be our engine, I say, Chim.
Yeah.
Unless driver need be who say no, well, who mobile, then obey. Okay, so your work was acknowledged even before you got here.
Yeah. So I don't know, but I'm speechless. The fact that I wasn't aware of this, but you just captured it and came to your station to have a conversation around it.
Yeah,
that is mind blowing, and so that is actually the purpose of the media. Sometimes you don't need to be paid, or you don't need to try to call somebody on phone. Have you seen what I'm doing? So for you to just do your own research, picked it with your whole production team. I think God bless you guys.
Amen. Amen.
God bless you.
Yeah, so we really acknowledge the good work you are doing on behalf of Adamfopa. We would like to say Ayuko to you. Now let's get into the work itself. First of all, what came into your mind? There are a lot of things that you could have done. There are a lot of corners that you could have easily entered, but you decided to go into road campaign. What motivated that?
Thank you so much. So when I was growing up, we all used to watch GTV.
Yes.
You know, and you notice that it was well structured in terms of the content that were actually outlined, and so. Content for children, content on road safety, content on adults, everything was streamlined. And so you notice that my perception about media was to speak for the vulnerable, was to speak for the voiceless and also the ill in society, to change the narrative. So I'm a driver myself. And so anytime I was driving, I feel guilty when I don't stop for
People
pedestrians to cross the road, especially children and the elderly and the aged. And the physically challenged. So I said, as a blogger or as a social media influencer in Ghana, which I've been able to, by God's grace, accumulated some level of numbers on social media, what can I also do to add my voice into some of the issues in our community? So I told myself that, look, a lot of places in Ghana have zebra crossing demarcations. However, do we respect it as drivers? Or pedestrians, do they actually know the meaning of it? So 2023, it was one of my major prayers and my request from God that God should give me the strength and the hope to be able to champion this cause very well. And so the reason why I started this was the fact that when I was driving and I see people and my request from God to cross their road, and able to champion this cause very well. And so you see children who are close from school begging drivers to stop. I mean, I came to Paris, and the moment they see you coming closer to the zebra crossing demarcation, if it is not the system, you know, I don't even want to just say system. It is just
common sense, logic.
For, common sense for you to know that there's a human being coming. Stop, and it just a second. This is not system. It's common sense.
Do you know something? So in Ghana, I was driving and I saw school students on the roadside. I stopped and I horned for them to pass. There was this motor rider who, he drove past me and he stopped and he was like, on Tiasia said, Mejina said, Obinchim. And I'm like, do these people know the priority law say the people are more important than the cars?
I told you, I'm be some side of the zebra.
What cry the way I like you on your cobra?
Because I don't understand about zebra crossing. I say zebra.
Look at this. But
you know, so the fact that number one, I feel that it is my core responsibility as a media person, as a blogger, to use my platform to advocate for that, and also to change that narrative. Say no. I mean, as bloggers, we have numbers. We have a lot of numbers. I mean, I have 500,000 followers on Instagram.
Wow.
Those are numbers. Anytime I have a workshop or a seminar, I try to educate people that when you post a picture and you get 500 likes, it means that 500 people, 500 people from different geographical area have liked that picture. Yeah. So it means that one picture or one post has influenced 500 people.
Exactly.
And you say, maybe post a picture now like here, automatically we should be like click it will double as 2, 3.
Yeah.
It is as I'm watching a post a picture back, no, yeah, 20,000 likes and now my ground post a picture, no, yeah, 50,000 likes and you need 100, 1, 2, 3 saying 50,000.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I understand.
And yet, so me about I got 3.
Yeah.
Into nipa 1, 2, 3, 5, 50,000. And I like it at the end or picture back on. It means that we have the power as media people, as influencers, as bloggers, to also change the narrative, to send a signal and say, Charlie, because say Bibi SEO area, a blogger be no be posting because witnessing. And yanka
It's true.
And I said Bibi so and cause the bloggers never to me you're not to my Bibi changing. zebra crossing is just one of those things that I'm doing. Like, if you will be a follow me, I go to villages to provide boreholes for communities.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I share wheelchairs for communities. Me through my blogging. It is a member to me. Ako community be ako hese omu in so monum 2023 because community be in so monum e fi pacha. This almost so no so in so gumanza. Omo no answer manum. Na me ko story no. Na se obi ba no be si boho mo ma. I've served a generation. I've served generation after generation. That is more impactful to me than say me obi akodi obi atem na me post. It doesn't make sense to me. Because there are a lot of people struggling in our rural communities. Have you thought about the people in your family? Sebi omun to me cry you know kase bia na o kazi mishe baby a onse nkada but or struggle say obinya sikato eduan or bread. So I feel that as bloggers, you know, we need to use our platform to amplify the ills in our society for them to get the remedy. So that we can all build the Ghana that we want. People insult me for wasting time to stand on the roads. Maybe by Enra, many Thomas Nam, you could do baby, cross guide be.
Yeah, I saw the video on Instagram.
Says, are you getting paid? I say they pay me every month. He's getting paid for helping people to cross the road.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. And I'm going to channel no more. See radio. Maybe you're free. And okay, I said the because we don't appreciate, we don't see the essence of somebody sacrificing to help Ghana.
Do you think it's as a result of our people not understanding? Is this low level of education? Let me say it that way.
Because the illiteracy rate is high. Illiteracy. And one of our problems when Obama came to Ghana, I will share our parliamentarians and our high-level authorities. One of the key things that ex-President Obama said or emphasized on was the fact that if we want to build Africa, we need to strengthen our institutions.
True.
DVLA, are they working hard? Because they issue driving licenses.
That is where I wanted to talk about.
You know, so all those institutions, sometimes we want to blame the head. It is good that we can blame the head. But head, you know, and also creating institutions are in Penufordano. What are they doing? I've written numerous letters to Urban Roads, National Road Safety for them to even acknowledge what I'm doing. And for beyond. So institutions in Ghana are failing as institutions in Ombebuano. Because zebra crossing is just something common that you need to respect. Oko driving school. But it's like how can illiteracy rate. Obi or one driving school or your washing bay or your washing bay.
On your Instagram, you posted something. Emma me comment here. These were the words I said. Say, I feel most people don't go to the driving school because like accidents is happening in our country because most drivers don't go to the driving school. Hence, they don't know the street codes.
Yes.
So
the signs,
they just drive anyhow. Do you think there could be a way to recorrect those things? Because Obiwa, he was a mate. And now, or the car, or starts, or the car, ne reverse. Maybe 1 kilometer, I failed me 5 kilometers near the other. Then now the boss said, "No, I driver's license." Yes, washing be attendants. Now, I fail with me to car near Kwaji Wayamano. Do you think there can be a way? We can correct that then.
Yes, I mean obviously. I mean, you bet to me, be everything is possible. I mean, can be being true. The entire main catch is a bit more impossible. Is number one. Ekrobia law enforcement, it controls the mind of the people.
In fact,
you will chrome hana you say COVID-19 about lockdown. Why be PBA and a betcha? Who's a Ghana for them?
Yeah.
Because what dream no? It is soldier for chrome. Now I say traditional area gamanche. Be my many ye. It will be a MBA store. Won't mean be because law enforcement will be a baby. But Ghana no, your mentality be say Ujay a baby. So what we have to do is to strengthen our law enforcement, our law enforcement agencies, police, military, all those agencies, we need to strengthen it. So we say, you betcha. And yet, I say, I'm starting to be across and come in. Say, we are driver now, Obijana, now we're engineer, now Chuma, offense. Yes, come in. Yeah, a serious offense.
Yeah.
But in our case, we see some police officers, you see, IGP Dr. Dampare.
Yeah.
Our visibility team are omogina kwa also making sure to be because so. And when I look, they are working very hard, but the same energy no omodeche omo traffic light red no. I don't know use the same energy. No more fancy omo njina zebra crossing na nkofo ntwem. I say zebra crossing there.
Ehia obia.
Obia nkoso. But as we speak, I'll go down in the history of Ghana for propagating this.
I remember say when I was a kid na your school we used to have this stop as a lotto kiosk B. Now you will stop sign B. So when you get there, you pick it up and you show it, and the car will stop. Yeah. So I don't know. It's just a suggestion. Maybe in as part of your campaign, is it possible to like bring that thing back?
Yes. You know, when I was coming, I was having a conversation with Thomas, and I was saying, I didn't even go other part of the country. You know, but say
True.
Senior, what I can do is what I'm doing. It's because I do it. Sabi I approach baby. Can road commission frame me? Agencies for frame. How can we partner? How can we fund what you are doing? To me, the Norway ambassador, me frame me Ghana for now. Benufo na be bring me. But guess what? We need Norway ambassador to Ghana.
Look at
this woman who is on the screen is the CEO of Rabito Clinic.
Wow.
The huge woman. And I'm not going to go. Now me the Norway ambassador me the Italian ambassador and now Mark Brown. All these guys, could you shout all these with the Maya, but I don't know why in Penufonga so okay, Kobby, let's sit down. And then able to me any abo. Not to say they are working. Yeah, they flags is Akora do an offer. A sanya never so.
That is it.
So I'm just having a conversation with the Norway ambassador as we speak. I'm still in a conversation with her. She's going to provide some zebra crossings which are closer to schools.
This thing should be the work of Ghana government.
Yes, but phobia. You know, it is like you chrome hono. It might be like it is heartbreaking.
Yeah, especially when you love the country.
What to me? Huh? What to me? Oh back. It would me do Ghana. Me bo best just info.
Check a crowd answer wako. Now I wanted to talk about the Ghana government's involvement in what you are doing. Some time ago, I me follow Pao. I saw a video of you saying say you've written letters saying ka omuma paint keke nafa painty we no how far with that?
So I went there and they told me that there's no funding.
Well,
so now what I'm doing is that they should just give me the permit. Because I've spoken to some individuals who are ready to help me. Into no minute, so I'm saying what they can do for me is to provide a permit. So, okay, quiet. No, mama, I'm going to call for original army. But senior, I don't cry saying am I. But in Sri Lanka, I'm going to say, if I'm able to save one person, I've saved generations.
Fact.
Because so me could not want to say me direct traffic na me mind for school for a trim na me for. There's one emotional story that happened one of the days. I knew Botiano. Me boy mama for na sana mama ne bia odu ha or struggle as we trim. It's me pe me peja flag ne pe no abesin. It's one time I no frame me gina nchen. Once mama for no aboso obi discussion no. And mama abro no we stand aboso no 5 cities in the middle of the road and all dey to my pempem se menje. And I'm say mommy, onim take the money but rather let's go stand somewhere and bless me. And all the drivers got emotional. They were like, oh wow. And we say, okay, wow. You're supposed to stop. And so I am saving lives. The numerous people are God bless you. Brent here. And some of them even think say abandon us, mommy. So when I tell them so it is just voluntary, me and imagine then they get emotional. Oh wow, Obian Chaka.
I'm a Ghana.
You know, but guess what? Sanya your forefathers no omo edi omo journey to ho na. Yes, animals. Let me tell you, in Ghana, and this should be a headline. In Ghana, we don't celebrate our heroes.
True.
So it becomes very difficult for you as a Ghanaian in the diaspora, so you be my Ghana, creating more media, no. I'm sure I'm going to give you up. Because we don't celebrate heroes. We don't even have a national museum for creatives. Dr. Pablo Wuko, the first guitar or use, you know, the museum bia o makwa
no,
Ebi country wuko, akwabo senior wuko, the first microphone. The studio first, we don't have that monument, that museum, a hall of fame. Into no make blogger now make propagated some level of developmental issues, you know. That's it. And you man about a documentary. I mean, and I say a documentary to tell my story.
No one
The government will not celebrate me. The people will not celebrate you. Until you will give up. So I think it's about time. Let me use your platform to also push this agenda. Let's, in our own small way, try to uplift our heroes. Look at what Sarkodie and Stoneboy and Shatawale and all these guys are doing. Sarkodie and Yumbi on medical stages in life.
Yeah, that 4 stages, no.
One shot, Ghana for never so best blogger, who do baby masa. So they help you to build your success. When you get to the success level, the same people want to bring you down. So our advice is abandoning your crown individually. Make sure anytime you come here, you document your journey so that it will become a pace setter or a footprint to everything. Individually say create your partner in Ghana. We don't celebrate our heroes. Internet so we better say or the whole air tour because they me come to me I saw that be hear me picture na the akobo baby say among the media or bloggers that came to Ghana in the year 2023 or in the 2023 years ago.
Yeah.
This gentleman was part of our heroes. It's a bema obabi no obano oko excursion no ko ho a brain the more generous my baby proud my nation will celebrate me.
Sure.
Me ba France me come museums and you see heroes their pictures everywhere. Obi wa ha ade no obeye man and my France no ntino the generation did to now. Why don't we celebrate our people so that all of us here can help build the nation Ghana? See how I bet who feel you, but you be and you wouldn't be able to me.
It's true.
I'm sure someone send invitations have been but still no money.
But the thing is, me personally, if Senka Ghana yepa many kofu din komo, I was a Ghana yepa most people want to stay in Ghana. Most people want to. Younger can comments kakra. Comments give younger can so from Facebook from Facebook, Richmond Bima says good job guys. From Herport also thumbs up to the team. And Emmanuel Curtis also doing fantastic job of Adino. Thank you so much. And Glopez from UK, one of our faithful loyal viewers, also thank you Kobby. And from Joachim Queen also it all comes down to the digitization of our money. If you are caught and your name and address are taken, the police let you go, and you find out that your money was taken from your bank. So basically, what he's trying to say is that if we're able to digitize everything, free account in Ghana. Uber crowd for Buakrana said a visa car driver on pick or person. So Joachim Queen will say the leaders of Ghana will not be ready to volunteer. And Bismarck will say thank you Ofadino. Miles Seraphine will say exactly. I will. Okay, I'm feeling him in London from Glopez. I'll say I'm feeling him in London. So I'll keep bringing in your comments. We are going to read your comments for you. Obina Yachen, watch your screen this one. Just say police in Ukraine. What's that?
Big shout out to my policewoman, Yakusia. So she's always on the phone with me.
Shout out to
she's a lawyer.
Wow.
Yeah. And he was a lawyer, and he didn't call him a police station. It's in the law, it's crazy. But on two kind of
obediso, yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Well, Landy, Hannah, once a while, you say change it. No, when you say, Zebra crossing, what do you mean, tremble, baby? You know, but like subconsciously, no, I'm about to cross out option. No, so they may say, if okay, come here. Let's go on. So, but you are really doing an amazing job. Thank you.
I want us to talk about this thing as a concerned citizen of Ghana. Nyami Adumwa next month. We said I saw in the internet say we are going to start Occupy Jolobi House. as a concerned citizen, what is your take on it?
For me, it is our fundamental human right to sort of advocate and to seek for change in our country. You ask yourself, nobody will just get up and say that. Obi anywhere, ne mama man no, eduane di, o tua the school fees. Or yet dia also your money be sorry. Unless any pan or asylum.
Yeah.
But obia sabi na jumia clear and mama ehwen pepepe. Me sure say the son or daughter would demonstrate rebel against their parents. Senior Ghana hot papa.
Me see me buy Spenters me told no 20 ACDs.
It's crazy. And sometimes you ask yourself, is it going to get better? Because that demonstration na you know, placards na dem no match was no. One try back say it for the na no masa dey aba no masa trego so. The same things na senior man we know youth but time maybe oye kotoa na no who say demonstration e koso no. Dem no match was no. Who say the same thing na your generation. We need a good house, roads. And these are basic things that years ago people were complaining about. In China, Sisiano, I said, Ghana, we love you for me. So for me, in as much as that, it is good. I mean, Occupy Julu, it is good, but the motive behind should be genuine. The motive behind shouldn't be political party affiliations. Because me, of course, you could enter the 7 OB. I moved my car from Southern Cross to a boom. Me fear because of one thing or two things. It's number one, health. Number two, education. Because some internet I mean stories are Marco in Kurase. Go there with Kobby Kyei, go in Kurase for her baby a school for and Kuala is there. We claim they are the future leaders. It's Adena, but her say. Sikabi woha e misuse no but obi awo Kurase school better na and die or better facility or better mission there it's heartbreaking. So it is from a genuine heart. It is good for us to protest, to make that noise for that change. And America no any can say yes idea just because because of NDC and I say because of MPP. We need to have a revolutionary mindset of changing the narrative. Say just your generation, you know, and then you be me know we must ba say good health and any good education almost enko black cars almost enko jina krom and yet that is why we need as the new schools or the new generation now say because tete no kra na say na any BM course no they were able to do something. Look at what Kwame Nkrumah did, a whole list of things or in the motorway or no hu yansa tete no hu say so use concrete here no in the overconomy cement be a so.
Do you know in Takrady there's a place called Apollo? That was where I lived on a meaning. So there is a silo over there. A 19 team Kwame Nkrumah built it the best store meet near the other. That building so now is all a rot like I obian fanya shi.
I say
in
South America the same way we don't celebrate our heroes, you know. The same way we don't, our maintenance culture is so poor. If you are Kwame Nkrumah see or trem ni krom with the Maya Kwaya story it's just abandoned somewhere.
Oh. But do you think as we are fighting for change, you know, the current youth, you know, even understand what we are fighting for? Recently when NPP was doing their congress, you know, we found out delegates Omakwa Jisika 200 300 400 CDs say okra wa by mukra no my trend obi oni by my 400, and these are the things we are fighting against, corruption. And Sankofona, when we organize Occupy Jolobi House, these are the same people who are going to stand with the masses and make noise, sing to Jama and dance to the music. Do you think they actually understand whatever they are fighting for?
I can say yes, I can say no. Let me start with no. No, because most of them are being misled by their stomach. I'm saying stomach because or for no any selfish interest. Some be in a political party say, oh Jirimbi. Do you ever say MPP no power? No showing this in your Bible, no sending photos, the money and this for the Charlie. You see, we dey inside though, which we dey push. Until when you come to power, beg, make no mafia with you. You see the way we demonstrate against MPP. So some are doing it for their selfish interest. And yes, I will say yes because Nkofobi also are genuinely, they are suffering and want to be part of that conversation. But, you know, maybe some people say, on my Ghana, youth, you know, how are we informed by what goes on in our system? And also try to send that message across to the masses or more down or no. Me, I want to be known to bluff. Because if your video being there, I'm called Parliament House, one of the member of parliament or a car Ghana, they are into a mobile. Me, no way crashing on was or catch him say the MPP trade for no. Sir, a Ghana political party be able or minor. On him, sir, on tears yet. And I know even the youth now, or Ghana, now you say
that is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So I'm going to go to Nasa, you coach your own him. And so, again, like I say, I will say, sometimes, the entertainment, entertainment, you know. Yama, ya so uncle politically. Some of the social issues that happen in our Ghana, we can all be part of that conversation. Because honestly, in Mbuha, a Koswa, the brie in this one. And another thing that anytime a serious issue then you see one sensational celebrity, you know, or trendy all of a sudden. Yeah. And you ask yourself, I dare you could read budgets. That week never read budgets, and I don't want to mention names. Yeah. But
we know what is happening.
Then I bury the budget, you know. Say we could bury the budget, you know. One say,
Obabi Abeseho. Yeah. Obabi Abeseho.
I didn't say the whole week. And you ask yourself, say, this thing can turn for weeks.
So that means we are not even focused as a God.
There's no direction.
Yeah.
And again, I will plead with the media. If seven mami will crash, be who they are so a media no. I'm not going to be menana. So I catch him say, I say, Okabina, Bibi Besio, I then out to hey, I'm on radio so. Anything that comes out from the media, our grandparents know that it's
powerful,
and okay. That is how powerful the media is. And so you don't move a system where political parties or politicians are owning radio and TV stations. I asked the former French ambassador to Ghana, Sophie, and I'm to say, France are almost political parties are, and I said politicians be on only stations be. I said it's never done. But Ghana no, or be a politician only about 3 stations, and it's the media and also send message to change the narrative because audiovisuals, everything that we consume from the media is very powerful. Internet collaborate on two kind but what cartoons of into no Bruni.
It's true.
Why? Because of audiovisual. And never FT no should be trim no. Or kasa as because of accent.
Yeah.
It will be a media no so be. Why do we allow politicians own media houses? Say, what say station where you're there, now you're MPP and now you're in this year.
Yeah, I'll promote my party.
Exactly. But we don't allow that system. And so to the youth of Ghana, I will preach the gospel truth that yama in that hole. And I said, Musu youth no me too are more you can't say I'm let's also create that mind awakening to our people down there. Because sabi what will be. But we need to enforce it and tell them that but stay near Baby.
But you call for no crown many of issue has say like when they come here
and they see the good
and they come back they don't tell exactly what is happening here. Especially when they come and they go back, they make it look as if they are Hawaii. That is one problem I'm having with the youth in the diaspora. They make it look as if the systems are working. It is easy for you to make money, but they don't tell the actual story.
What story?
Like as in Sebia Ejuma. Yesterday I was talking to Thomas, and he was telling me Obedru Febe and Najo what he has here. And in Ghana you won't go to work and sleep like 1 a.m. At 5:30 1 pound 6.
11 o'clock, man, sorry.
Exactly.
On that way, on that.
And now I was at me say I won't feel it once I know. But when you go back, we make it look as if say, oh, I had
That
is it. And I think maybe you've even given me an idea. I can start like.
No, you know the reason why they don't want to believe you guys.
I can say no.
No. I want to speak for them. I want to speak for them in what sense? She say, me no nyina yako UCC ana yako win ba yewie. Me kira de. Odi afa say me blogger me ko kira de. Me check pay na me nya na. E wo Ghana na. Ever say degree holder. Odi afa say 3,000 months. 3,000 no. Ye bet me den tax. Ye ti me tax we are me transportation. Eduane me di shelter 3,000 senior. But Cole Thomas ekwa 1 hour waje 10 euro and 11 euro okeka boma na so de o send man ye de Ghana o se sakọ Ghana otum de project e Ghana into bon say wo me no na wi ni ba o ba what ya edwuma na e bia wo bra wo no mu but you are doing properties in Ghana.
True.
But me so me say me pay Ghana na me say me into kwan no your life e bia ha no bro but it is translating worth in Ghana me boa me mama boso me 100 cedis a enso no ba wo hana wo send na $100 $100 be 100 cedis but $100 na ko Ghana is saying 1,000 Ghana plus.
Yeah, 600.
So that is
1,000.
how our people are saying just create that enabling environment for us. In say be you want to approach Charlie, the system here and the Ghana no and to me yepe. However no you best say in penny for no Ghana no so no I'm creating that enabling environment, for the youth, especially these days. Maybe I'm a catcher user. But me uncle school be was as be also becoming in PhD for much Uber. You can master's degree. Let's try to be innovative as Ghanaian youth. Let's try to now go into many of the same Ghana ni. Because we Legon, but I want the status.
Yeah.
A lot of the youths now are trying to enter into entrepreneurship. Internet Kwame Nkrumah, in his own wisdom, created a lot of technical schools, which my mom was a benefit. Those days, not pre-technical schools, catering, home account sacrifice. I'm not demanding this year. Me check my WhatsApp. Yeah, so we need drivers in Qatar. We need carpenters in Dubai. Yeah. The Dubai you see today were built by skillful people from Africa. The America and the France and all those countries you see today were built by skillful people as slave on mobile. It's either in Ghana or be home constant no or be a now we don't put value on carpenters. But guess what? So what's the trend now? She said we be a new. She said young boys will do her on call fashion school. But I call for more pama dear. Not at them, not to machines are more. Adamfopa koto. Now people are becoming wise. Obu on call photography school. But auto cameras no they are oma. Omuni my dear no friend Kobby Kyei studios.
Yeah.
No. Okay. So let's encourage the youth now to have that entrepreneur mindset, because that's the way. Again, for them to succeed, we need to create funding for them from the government. Say every month be sometimes funding the background now when you're political affiliated, we've created 20 million jobs. Because in reality, we can see it. Yeah. Because a buy now, first for a buy now, protocol. That is why protocol continue. You see, I know. They are not getting the job to do. So it's a wider conversation, but it's good we are adding our voice. Yeah. So that when we put this interview on YouTube, when me and you we are in our 60s, we'll go back to say that our children are watching her daddy. Okay. So anytime I have opportunity and I'm speaking on TV or radio, I speak in generations, so that when my grandchildren chance on it, they'll know that daddy was passionate about some of these issues. I didn't want to know. At that time maybe I'm too late, but I'm sure say this platform at the long run, 1 or 2 ideas that we've been able to spell it out here, they can pick it up and will go along with to help us.
Sure.
More diaspora also know. Obana sakakraba musem kakra. Say day, madam for baby barbering shop but for US. Obi be barbering shop no. And no they will be Ghana ni Asia no. 2 weeks no ko America no. Ka shop ni go. So this is also to our people back home. So people are broaching na say o won ye adwuma no discover say ton baby man no ye baby man na when say or show dwetri. Let's not disappoint our generation, because so what catch me say oh papa and to me I'm brother said despite her and also your papa and also me am catch also into me and yes say Kobby Kyei. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yanko Facebook. So from Facebook, Nana Osubwani, I say we need to change our leaders. And from Queen, I say the black man does not know what they want. We only fight for our stomach, nothing else. Wisdom is speaking. Kobby, you are live in London, so that is what he's saying now. Let's continue. And China the conversation about David because there are other programs. There are other programs that need to come. So we never saw you with Nana McBrown. All of a sudden we saw say like you two are
scattered everywhere.
What is the history behind that?
First of all, I want to say a big thank you to God. I appreciate God every time because every move is being calculated by His steps. And so, before I talk about Nana, I know you're watching me, or probably I'm going to send this to you. I love you so much. I love Nana McBrown. Why am I saying this? I'm saying this because obviously, when she wasn't moved to Onya, I didn't have that any connection or affiliation with her. But I was watching. All of us grew up watching McBrown on screens. Movies and so on when she was on her old station, so we all loved her, watched her. However, when I saw that she's moved to Onya TV, I got an invitation that I'm part of the bloggers to announce her grand welcoming. And so I got paid to go and cover that. So after I had a conversation with her, I called her. I said, Nana, the program now obey o ahano matese almost say pamba so bet me brief me the purpose and the vision and the mission of your new content on TV. And also two programs no obey back Fridays, now back Sundays. Friday dey no obey so ye na odema obi a sebe onye public figure. Obia oye youth oya some platform to amplify what they are doing.
Wow.
Obia oye sanejuma obia nka na wase obi oye seminar obia sabi we did them obi ohiamboa. It's that particular segment and that Friday will be dedicated to obia sabi obia enim no but oye amazing in their own small world. And I say the strictly entertainment where she will interview celebrities and entertained people. So Friday Diano actually caught my attention. I said, Nana, I'm going to do this with you. Guess what? I'm going to do this with you because we share my path as a blogger now. It's something I've been doing already. Me couldn't cross it. I stories. Me did them. And I'm saying, no, I need to push this woman. And I told her, and I'm not going to take your money. I'm not going to charge you. I'm going to support this vision so that it becomes one of the biggest content on our TV. Because guess what? Ghana TV stations are winning now. TV stations bena obia oye seminar e wonima. Yakwa friends on better so. TV stations bena obia kaya ye form nam kwa ho a if it's a sebi. They are not attractive to society. And now we'll go and pick them to come and sit on a platform for them to exhibit some of the things they are doing. And I'm saying, no, this content have to be amplified. So that's the journey. Every Friday and every Sunday, I try to push that cause. And it has been a beautiful chemistry.
Yeah.
Because we both have that positive energy now. We gel that chemistry. And so as we speak, on your Showtime is the biggest, I don't know, and I stand to be corrected. On your Showtime is the biggest entertainment like content on TV. Mami phone and Kuala will be and so Yakupon should be especially the more broach. Me buy me also broach phone Facebook kumu so sa dey be on motion. So God bless.
I enter the attack sir.
Challenge me buy me download so God bless Nana McBrown. God bless Onya Showtime.
Okay.
And there's a lot of content coming, especially this December. Oba Ghana be
I'll hit
just
up.
let me know.
Yeah, I'll hit
So
up.
that you can
I'll even let you know
experience
before
the
I
studio.
come. Yeah.
He said Oba dia.
I'll let you. Yeah, I'll let you know. So and Shebeka kwajen krato na yede jumedie ni nyina aba ewiye, but before yebeje enkrato no, I think say the manager e wa ha say opese o cheap in something.
Hey, Thomas.
Manager.
Hello.
Akwaba. Facha me wa me refuse. Yeah. Yet you.
The Nyamias say Oma Jumediano etumi ayede abem because net bad ye se nyamianka Jumedina
Amaso.
Me point juma no. Ko juma enna na me na onu ane na ma intino around be 6 and I'm ko juma. We could do juma late because of onity. Na me ye juma throughout the whole night. Ade chinye na me pon 8 o'clock. Na baby am wo no na te e wo se me ko fan man ko fan na wo ma because
That's a system no.
you
say for train B train 33 minutes.
Yeah, you go na imagine say yi ni so sa anya aduma. Na ma ko dru garden no. Yes yi ni nya aduma. Na wo se me ko garden less e ko fa yi. You go dru ba bi so a yes e che we si ko fa bus. If a bus best 3 and sana me reach no. It has not been a small, but at long last I'm so happy say
Okay.
and I believe that the Obesha interview be blessed.
Yeah.
And we are always hoping say the best thing will come because Juma mini and Afato no so road working easy, but I am always praying to support him. Sure. And since day one, even me or France and I've been holding him down and he's such a nice person.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Kobby enche na ye bejamu wako. Now we want to know your purpose for coming to France. Then ubedi holidays and I say then it all by.
Into no sabe. You say one of the greatest education is traveling. You say travel and see. Into no but I share between say every year biano may more Ghana but getting closer to the year no November no biano may try aba etukwan na metumi aba be refresh my mindset e be before no say you see your family settings ne say you know you nkyere say you go holidays.
Yeah,
what I say but ejuma my Ghana no me ba ha no o frame say obi amene ebusuan safo akora me
few.
Adamfopa radio Paris.
Oba begin immediately.
Yeah.
You know, but that's just on the flip side. But me baha because just to restructure my whole mindset, have some peace of mind, connect with some people, and I mean obviously go back in December and go and work. I came for holiday. Sometimes you know you might not see we kakra be. My body knows
Enjoy
kakra. Yeah. Play more like in near bia. Now also na always she say who dream me say Charlie, who say me now for 2 coin. You don't have to envy them. But I've passed through the process. My me try me ticket and I'm saying me 2 coin and I'm saying peace of mind can come back. And apart from that, at least it's also established your connection with other people. Mambanka.
Yeah.
Me just say can baby tonight.
David.
What I say. And this interview that we are not doing it for today. Yeah. And I keep saying
for generations.
We are doing this interview. This year and madam for beer. No din kwasi asempa on Instagram. Lastly we ni nema na nebusuafobia name the password. Nema hono no nyina go Instagram no okase. Wawo we jam kwara no. Eh na daddy wo Instagram e be kire no. Na daddy pa.
Oni nyansa abonsa ho.
You know, into no idea be no. Let's keep it in mind say. See social media no. We are going to do things. We have to be extra careful what we do. Take advantage and make sure that we capitalize on social media. It's a very big platform.
Okay. Thank you so much, Kobby Kyei. Enche na ebeja one o manager. Now don't forget this program is sponsored by Top Connect. Our bro trainers or person send this kufia. Your friend be Top Connect. O send this kana na eko. After so we do for so as I say if you are in living in the diaspora, not per se or establish projects be or Ghana, you can partner with a person, and we do is going to give you 50% investment of capital na mo de be adwuma no. So just as Kobby Kyei is saying, and I've always been preaching on this platform no, it's about time say bit me aboa oni awofie no, bit me amomodwetwe bia o bit me e de ayedwuma, cause your mom musika na they wouldn't depend on those of us here very much own crab battle. So let us take this opportunity and push Top Connect. So you better call Jen Krato from Top Connect and we do.
Yeah, one so much me say Sky with the same connect also.
Top ewa abrecha ya. I say me we ma virement me die we ma.
Oui, je vais très bien, merci. Est-ce que tu connais l'application Top Connect?
Yes, I know.
L'application Top Connect, elle va te permettre d'envoyer de l'argent à travers le monde sans frais. Tu peux la télécharger sur App Store et Play Store. On peut également aussi envoyer dans toute l'Afrique.
And Top Connect allows you to transfer money from Europe to any part of Africa. And we have
Oui, je vais très bien, merci. Est-ce que tu connais l'application Top Connect?
Yes, I know.
L'application Top Connect, elle va te permettre d'envoyer de l'argent à travers le monde sans frais. Tu peux la télécharger sur App Store et Play Store. On peut également aussi envoyer dans toute l'Afrique.
And Top Connect allows you to transfer money from Europe to any part of Africa. And we have the best rates as compared to the other applications that is on the market.
Voilà, Top Connect is the best.
So download it.
Ever thought about supporting a small business or entrepreneur back home? It's easier and more effective than you think. Meet Kofi. Kofi lives in Germany and wants to support Afia's fashion business in Ghana. To meet growing demand, Afia needs new sewing machines and more workers for her workshop. But it's hard to get funding. They both register on wedo.africa. After Afia uploads her investment plan, she receives professional one-to-one business coaching to make her business sustainable. Kofi sends Afia €250. Afia matches the amount and uses the joint investment to buy the new machines. After she uploads her receipts, WeDo doubles the total amount with a grant of €500, so Afia can finally get the help she needs and focus on growth.
Okay, so we are still here with Kobby Kyei, and very soon we are going to draw down the curtains. Kobby, wako. But I have a riddle. Maybe so. Riddle.
Tree and I say French and
brofo. But
me cause I told me code D.
And then she beats me the
primary.
And see, okay, experimental cry. Okay, so a riddle is what is yours, but mostly used by others. I didn't hear what you, but why you don't use to cry, but I for use.
Once I know say you do want me to improvise, and I say, what's a cardio trim?
Oh, okay, first, they don't miss me.
It makes sense. Maybe I also
okay,
it makes sense.
Can
use my voice,
okay. That is one.
Okay. Use my voice.
Okay.
Because if you are use my voice, no. I say maybe as well play.
Okay, that is true. Okay. It's the idea to. So the answer was looking at is your name. Your name is for you, but people use it more than around here yeah, exactly. So we thank you so much for
Okay.
We thank you so much for blessing our show today.
Thank you.
Your last words to viewers and the people of France avant de partir.
I are there. The American say, Yankopon Shira Musem who say me bahano. Ma hesitate, no more reach out to them because Kobby over to me aba. Yankopon show be from security to production to everybody. Yankopon Shira, I appreciate it. And we are showing me be and the American say. The food you panel and the buano. Me brand no. I'm not the noisy type. You know why shake why yesterday I back say Charlie guy be here in film but a boy Juma
yeah you follow me in
it's message to say let's use social media very wisely. Then make us say China and other part of the world now. social media, they say be Jimmy no, but oman limited kakra. Kwalam kutua omuye engineering, omuye sani mano, mesre say Africa and Ghana. When you say they be say problem no Africa no, West Africa and Kwani because some parts of Africa, because advanced. Africa is poor. Africa, some parts of Africa,
yeah. When you go to South Africa, for example, yeah.
As a West for a problem, no. Into West Africans, let's say. Social media, no leaders, no. You're making sure say Instagram for a person very pretty or Ghana. Ministry of Information and Communication should tell Instagram for say. Mo buy your cromano. Mo verify. Omo yes se binyansa niama no. Omo mo di nsem hu. Mo mute you. Mo views in control. That is a very serious thing I'm saying.
Yeah, it's true.
Because as a cromano, omo mo nsem hu no. They trend everywhere. Analytics no. Omo di no control.
Yeah, recently.
So ye niama pa na we amplify no. But the government no Instagram, no Twitter, no Facebook can transact and say, you know what? Because of our values and our cultures, look in the space. The people doing things to help our community, protect them, verify them, and see what will happen. That's my advice.
Okay, thank you so much. Recently, I realized China TikTok in here. Yeah, banned TikTok.
Because some of the ban almost are not dangerous.
Dangerous.
But Ghana TikTok don't know.
Yeah,
and you know how? And the question is, my friends be able to me critical content. But my question is, what is the longevity of that? Because I didn't know. Me yes, I'm sorry, I'm set up. Look at the longevity, the end product, and I'm more, Into no, somebody about TikTok about baby. I will not discourage them, but I will encourage them to say they should always think about the longevity plan. So now you who ban or great content in the next 5 years, sometimes no before people will not be addicted and be attractive to about social media. You never know it was Elon Musk and Twitter, X. It's somebody can buy Instagram or Facebook and collapse it. What brand are you going to create for yourself?
Exactly.
So in as much as we are capitalizing on social media, let's also build brand. Me say by God's grace, build or I am building some brand for myself. Instagram the name Kobby Kyei, because we're human,
just to remain.
Who still sustain me to build me to another level.
That's it. Thank you so much, Kobby Kyei. If those of you don't know, Kobby Kyei is a very big fan of T-Flow, and I request some more preach, man.
I'm following on social media. What's my voice?
Yeah. So make sure you follow.
Yes, Instagram, Kobby Kyei. I am verified on Facebook, Twitter, Kobby Kyei, baby. I've interviewed a lot of Ghanaian celebrities into local YouTube, and please keep supporting Anama McBrown.
Sure. And me cry is achievements. You follow me right now.
Oh,
yeah, so
Thomas, God bless you. Oh, nice. Because I'm busy.
Yeah.
So time 1 hour. Hey,
Examination Council.
The show, keep watching Adamfopa Media, and we leave you with Preach by T-Flow.
True shots and discus. I hope say you get it now. Check your files and that's my style. Say bon who the Ghana has a one in your phone pen and 1 pen sounds. Or rapping me a huge thing. Catch a number say or you do pa. I mean me